Hey guys, I'm Eldemon86 and welcome back to episode 2 of my Arsenal FIFA23 career mode series. I just want to apologise for the length of time since the first episode. Obviously, the World Cup's happened. I've got a lot of videos on Mexico and England, and as well as the Panini sticker album collection, so be sure to check them out if you can, if you want to. So yeah, we're going to start this season off today, guys, against Man City of all teams. One thing I noticed that I don't think the fixture list has followed the real life fixture list. I'm pretty sure we didn't play Man City in game 1. But here we go, guys. It's going to be a huge test for us because obviously we've made a couple of signings, but they don't come into effect until January. So this is a really tough starting fixture, guys. Obviously, Man City are the title favourites, like I said, and it's going to be difficult to beat them. We're going to give it a real good go. Obviously, we're playing with the same team that we start off with. This is in Arsenal. With I would say my best 11. I've got Zinchenko out on left back. Might put Tierney back into left back at some point soon. I just wanted to give Zinchenko a bit of a chance because obviously Tierney has been injured quite a lot. And he was injured at the beginning of the season as well. So Zinchenko got a lot of game time at the beginning of the season. So we're just going to give him a try. But straight away, guys, like 6 minutes in, they really are on the front foot at Man City. And it's going to be really hard to kind of get any kind of goal chance on. So Tomiyasu giving the ball away there, which is quite cheap. But yeah, getting to the 11th minute now. And obviously, nothing really much has happened since the kickoff. But you never know. Every single set piece, they're going to be dangerous on, and they go and score a really good goal. Yeah, so that's a really cheap goal to give away, I think. We got to really be careful with set pieces, in my opinion, and if we're not, we're going to get punished like we did this there. But we get on a bit of a counter here, guys. Gabriel Jesus, of all players, getting in behind and getting his first goal of the season. He's going to be such a really big part of our season. Yeah, so excuse my dog for barking there, but yeah, it was a really good goal from Jesus. Obviously getting in behind the defender, who could have done better, I think, but obviously the shot power is going to always take it past Edison. So yeah, we're just going to keep trying to stay with Man City, to be honest with you. We're just going to break off for the second half right here, guys. Nothing really much happened the rest of this first half, so we're just going to cut straight back into the second half, which is probably going to consist of us just hanging on, to be honest with you. Trying not to be defensively weak and trying to stay strong and trying to catch them on the break. But like I said, they are the title favourites for a reason, and they're just such a really good team. Mahrez in particular always seems to have a really good game against us, at least on FIFA anyway. But we're getting to the 15th minute. It's, it hasn't been too bad. Still 1-1. We've still got a chance to get something from this game. We give the ball away quite cheaply there, which is annoying. Haaland's going to knock it out to Mahrez, who, like I said, always does well against us. He's going to hold the ball up for a bit. Walker's going to come in. Haaland again is making them well up, and a power shot. And that's always going to be going in the goal. We can't have a Man City game without a Haaland goal, I guess. So that's the token Haaland goal for you guys. A really good goal, similar to Jesus', but he did that powerful power kick thing. So yeah, 2-1 down, 55th minute. It's not looking that good, to be honest with you. But like I said, we're going to keep trying, staying in there, because obviously we don't want them to start running away from it. And we've got a good team. Like, we've shown that in real life, that Arsenal's first 11 is a really, really good title-winning, title-challenging team. And it's the same case in this game, and we just got to stay in there and rely on our good players and our better players to kind of get us into a decent position. I really wanted to get Saka in this. It looked like Saka was on the ice there. It just took an age to get around to make his turn. But then Ødegaard comes up and scores an absolute banger, which is absolutely amazing. Bit reluctant to start celebrating, which is cool, because obviously we want to win the game. We don't want to destroy it. But yeah, it was a good goal. Like, quick turn and slotted it into the bottom corner, which is absolutely cool. So we're back into it, guys. Obviously 2-2. Anything can happen now, so we're just going to have to try and get the winner, but also try not to concede, because obviously it looks like the next goal could win or lose it for us, so we have to be careful, and obviously we've only got about half an hour left. Don't jumping into the 70th minute, we're going to make us substitutions now. Jesus, I just wanted to rotate the team a little bit more. Odegaard doesn't have good stamina in this game, so I'm probably going to take him off quite a lot throughout the games in the season. I'm going to give Marquinhos a try right wing as well to see what he can do. I just wanted to freshen things up a bit, have a bit of pace going up front. Eddie Nketiah's got something to prove as well, so with Jesus being probably our best player and probably going to be absolutely vitally important for us. But yeah, Eddie Nketiah's going in behind and he scores an absolute worldie. Really good, really typical Eddie goal, really just manages to slip in behind, and once he's one-on-one with the keeper he does really well, and that was a really good goal, and that looks like that's actually just won us the game. A 3-2 victory against Man City at home at the beginning of the season is a properly good way of starting our season. Really good through ball there. I think that's from Shaka, or it might be from, I think it's from Shaka. It might be from Vieira, I can't remember. But yeah, really good free ball, really good goal, and yeah, we move on. I'm not sure who we have next yet, but Eddie and Gabriel scoring for us, and Odegaard as well, are arguably best players right now. Apart from Eddie's not really our best player, but he's still popping up, so which is good. It's quite ironic as well that Eddie scores the winning goal for us, and we've just sold him to Feyenoord so that we can get Santi Jimenez, which is quite funny. We're going to make a little bit more substitutions. People going out on loan. All of our youngsters are hopefully going to go out on loan, so we're going to be seeing cutscenes of them just basically leaving. Sousa's going on loan. Hopefully they all get really good game time and improve, and then by the end of the season hopefully they can be in and around the first team and supplement our squad, because obviously we want to have Champions League football next season, so we need a big squad for that to cope with all the games, not just the Premier League or the Champions League or the Europa League, but obviously all the cup games as well and the lower level league teams. So yeah, it looks like we've got Leeds next, guys, so let's go and try and follow up that massive win against Man City and try and get a win against Leeds. So yeah, we're pretty much going with the same starting 11 as the City game. Why not? That's our best 11. We want to be beating these teams. I don't want to be tinkering too much in the early stages of the Premier League. So yeah, it's Odegaard in number 10, Martinelli out on left, Saka on the right, Jesus up front, Partey and Xhaka in the middle, and then obviously Tomiyasu, Zinchenko, Gabriel and Saliba in the middle, and then obviously Ramsdale in goal. But they get the first chance of the game, but we managed to get it off them pretty easily. Like I said, we're going to be doing really well on the break. And obviously they're going to go out for a power shot and it gets off the post. And it's one of those annoying goals where it just comes off the post and it goes straight back to their player, even though there's about 7 of our players in the same area. Of course, it goes back straight to their one player. So yeah, being 1-0 down in the 6th minute isn't good. We'll go straight to the 42nd minute because this game was just annoyingly boring. We're just trying to get into a bit of a rhythm, a bit of a goal scoring opportunity, and somehow we managed to not score that goal. That's a bit of an emblematic of our entire first half against Leeds, to be honest with you. Just wasteful and sloppy and boring. It's a bit of an annoying half, so I'll cut most of it out because I don't want to subject you guys to it. But yeah, massive half. We need to equalise and we need to beat this team, and we just beat Man City. We need to be beating Leeds. Leeds are the type of team that are difficult to beat, but the teams that we should be beating, we need to beat if we want to be in amongst the title challenge. But Saka's going to go run away now. This is exactly where you want Saka to be in. It doesn't really have anyone to cross to, so I thought I'd shoot, but that was a pretty terrible shot. Should have crossed it. So yeah guys, we're going to make some changes now. Obviously I'm thinking, okay, maybe the first 11 is just not working for me today for some reason. You get these games in career mode where you just can't seem to get anything going. You don't seem to get any chances. Everything seems to be going against you. So I thought, you know what, I'll change the team up a little bit, try and see if that dislodges Leeds and we can get a bit of a goal going. And because we need to score 2 goals, we need to win this game. So Tomiyasu's going to get into a little bit of space, cross it in, but obviously Eddie can get into the end of it. Saka as well, he's going to have a bit of a go, try and just basically knock it in the middle, try and get Eddie on the ball, but I don't think Eddie has had a touch of it yet, which is emblematic of this game. But we're just going to stick with it, try and stick with all of our chances, because, you know, the more chances we create, the more chance we have for scoring, obviously. But yeah, nothing seems to be working for us right now. We've got the bulk of the possession, we're constantly in their half. Just poor decision making as well is not really helping me, but just a stressful game. You know, an hour gone, we're going to make a few more subs. Saka wasn't doing anything for me, so I thought I'd bring on Marquinhos. I didn't think about taking one of my centre backs off because they're tiring, but I thought, you know what, we need some attackers, so yeah. And then obviously Tomiyasu goes and gets a little bit of a knock, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the worst thing is that apart from the goal, Leeds hasn't really challenged us. Marquinhos is going to get in behind, similar to what Saka did. Should have been a goal. This should have been a goal. God knows how that did not end up in a goal. For me, it's just typical. Like if you play career mode quite a lot, you know that you get these kind of games where everything works against Man City, and then you play Leeds, and for some reason, nothing works. All your shots miss, and the opposition seems to be absolutely amazing for some reason. It's just a typical career mode game, to be honest with you, and it's embarrassing really to lose 1-0 against Leeds in the second game of the season when we've just beaten Man City at home. Make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense at all. I didn't change the difficulty, I didn't make it harder. Yeah, it's just one of those games, guys, and we're just going to have to bounce back in the third game because we need the points, and you know, we need to stay in and amongst the top 4, because top 4 Champions League football is the ultimate goal this season, whether it's top 4 or whether it's winning the Europa League. Hopefully we're going to try and do both. Some more players going out on loan here, guys, and yeah, this Wolves up next, and we absolutely must beat them. Okay guys, so yeah, we're just going to kick things off against Wolves now. The international duty is coming up. Congratulations Ramsdale and Saka. I couldn't read the whole entire list, but that's fine. Yeah, so we're not doing too great in life at the moment. We need to start winning games again. We've got Wolves again now in the game number 3, and winnable in my opinion. Leeds were winnable, but apparently obviously not. But I think Wolves are winnable, and we need to win this game because we need to win all our games at home at least. We need to win this game to basically propel us back up to the table. Because like I said, Champions League is the ultimate goal this season. I was rolling out with the first 11 again, same first 11. Really good slot in behind from Jesus and managed to score a goal, very much like his goal against Man City. And yeah, that's what you want to see from our star striker. He's injured at the moment, unfortunately. It sounds like he could be out for months, which is absolutely devastating for us. Being an integral part of our squad this whole entire season, missing him is going to be an absolute devastating loss in my opinion. But yeah, this was a really good goal, and hopefully we can get crack on and get some more, because we need to win this game comfortably. By the way, I absolutely hate that goal celebration. I wish they'd take it out, but it is what it is. Yeah, so 1-0, 25 minutes. Let's just crack on and try and get some more goals, because obviously we can't rely on this 1-0 victory. We have to get more goals to try and secure a better spot in the table. Wolves are dangerous on the counter. They don't have Raul Jimenez. I'm not quite sure why. They may have sold him. He might be injured. But Jesus again in behind them, and he scores a really good goal off the post to the bottom right hand corner, which is cool because he's on the left again. So 3 goals in 2 games, which is good for him. Good for us as well. Looks quite comfortable right now. don't know why we couldn't play like this against Leeds. I think it's just one of those FIFA games. But yeah, it was a really quality goal. Keeper saving that, and yeah, it looks really nice coming off the bench. The post. It looks nice coming off the post. I'm not with my words today. But yeah, it was a really good goal, and obviously 2-0 in the first half is actually a really good result for us right now. Obviously, they had a bit of a decent long shot. Ramsdale was forced into a save, but this is towards the end of the first half. And we're going to knock it out and hopefully get rid of it quite comfortably, which we don't, but we managed to get to half time 2-0, which is good. Yeah, Wolves, apart from that long shot, didn't really trouble us at all, to be honest. Our team's looking a little bit tired. Odegaard's stamina is just really crap in this game for some reason. Probably going to look to take Jesus off towards the end of, the beginning of the second half, because his stamina is getting quite poor as well. We did a lot of running in that first half. 57th minute we're going to make those changes, because obviously nothing really happened in between the times. I cut out stuff that you guys just don't need to see. You don't need to see the ball going back and forth and whatnot, so I've cut all that out just to make the videos a little bit more streamlined, a little bit more quick and fast paced, because FIFA can get a little bit boring after a while. But the substitutes is going to come on. Hopefully their big stamina is going to help. Their freshness is going to help us, and hopefully we can get behind their tired defence. Bit of a poor first touch there, and they go and get a goal. Adama Traore just in the right place at the right time. Just sloppy, and that's why we need to score more than one goal a game, guys, because switched off, and switched off defensively for a second, and Traore just pops up, gets a goal. So now we need to see out the rest of this game, make the last of our substitutions, and Jimenez has come on as well, so he's always a bit of a threat against us. We should have got the ball there, we should have made a bit of a run, but we didn't, because tackling in this game is a little bit off in my opinion. So Nunez is going to have a little bit of a long shot, but Ramsdale's got that all day, and we secure our second victory of the season, 2 wins and a loss in the season so far isn't too bad. We're back up to 6th, which is good, and we move on to the next game, guys. So yeah, guys, we're 6th at the moment on 6 points. Not too bad. Leeds somehow managing to be just below us, which is quite funny. Brighton being top, Palace being second is not what I expected. Liverpool, Man City, obviously Chelsea as well, who's going to be in there. But yeah, those top 2 are quite surprising. They won all 3 of their games, which is good. But yeah, we're just going to go straight on to the Liverpool game. But first, we're going to get some transfer offers. Real Madrid's coming in for Partey. I'm actually alright with letting Partey go. Obviously, in real life, no way. But in FIFA, we can get quite decent money for him. And obviously, he's still 84 rated, but he's going to be declining now. He's quite old. So we managed to blag him 43 million out of him, which is good. Probably wouldn't happen in real life. I don't think Real Madrid are that. I don't think they have that much money in real life, to be honest with you. But yeah, so we're just gonna go get all this scouting stuff done. But I hope you really enjoyed this video, guys. The Liverpool game will be the first game in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed the series so far. Again, apologies for taking so long to get episode 2 out. I'm gonna try and start uploading regularly now because the World Cup's winding down. So take it easy, guys. We've got a really good episode coming up, so take it easy, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.